Hello and welcome to the Psych channel. I am your host Toby and I want to present you my newest channel. And in the Psych channel I will have the following topics for you that will come up frequently, and I don't know how frequently I will bring them up, but this is the content I want to present you. Well, first of all, Psych 101. That is somewhat what you would expect in an undergraduate classroom setting, and gives you the basic idea of what psychology is all about, from the history of psychology to other things. That's what I want to have in the Psych 101 topics. Then I want to talk about disorders. The disorders are usually, at least in America, and that's pretty much the worldwide standard as far as I know, all discussed or explained in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual in the version 5 right now that was published 2013, and that's what the disorders will be about. So then I want to also present you the latest research if I find something interesting. Through my classes I'm still taking once in a while just for fun nowadays, or to get a little bit closer to other parts of psychology, and I will get into that later. I will present you some of the research if I think that was interesting and would be interesting for other viewers as well. So then I want to talk about therapies. There are a lot of different therapies and approaches to that, and that's what I also want to discuss. That's probably some name dropping going on there, some therapy name dropping, and that's what I want to discuss in therapies. Then misconceptions. There's a lot of misconceptions about psychology, about therapy, about people that have disorders or suffer from disorders, and I want to clean up a little bit on that front because lately on Facebook it's just I scratch my head so often it's not even funny. So I want to talk about misconceptions in psychology. Then I want to talk about theories in general. They're not always the theories you would find for therapies. There's other theories as well. And that goes about like how do we think, how does dreaming come about, and so on. That's not always pertaining to therapies, but there are a lot of theories that are really interesting and intriguing, sometimes contradictory to other theories. I will discuss that in the theory section. Then I want to have some interviews. See, I have a counseling degree. I graduated with probably 40 counselors in my class, and I know some other ones that graduated before me, etc. My sister is a licensed social worker. They have a totally different approach, so I want to talk about that with other people and at one point bring in some interviews. I have professors that I hope they will give me some interviews that will be interesting for this channel. Then, of course, I want to have a Q&A. Q&A comes from you as a viewer, and I will just discuss like what question comes often and seems to be the thing that burns under people's nails and needs to be answered, I think, at least on this channel. Then corrections. I'm just human, I will make mistakes. No doubt about it. So when I make mistakes and they are pointed out, I want to have once in a while a corrections video. I hope that doesn't have to happen too often, but of course I also don't want keep you hanging there when I did some mistake there, didn't show a therapy correct way, and so on. So I will have some corrections in there, and then will, of course, put in a marker in the video which had the mistake, the faux pas, that points towards the correction, so people will know what to check on when they watch a video I did earlier that has some wrong information in there, or at least something missing, some important stuff, that kind of stuff. And then I will have some random stuff. Once in a while I have to have a rant on some other topic that is not absolutely psychology, but I really want to talk about what burns under my fingernails, and I will talk about that. Now, how does that all work? It comes from my content. When I make a video, that is my content. Then I need your comments, okay? And through your comments, I will make concepts for new segments. And the new segments will guide me with the outline for new content. and that's how I want to have my channel working. Now, this is the concept for right now, and it's a brand new channel, so let's see what happens. And I hope you will enjoy it, and I hope I see you again on my channel. And if you are interested in computer games, I also have a gaming channel, mostly playing only a few games at a time, but you can check it out, and that name would be Thoringer. And thank you so much for watching, and welcome to my channel.